What's going on, guys? Mr. Grails here, back with another video, and in today's video we're going to be counting down the top 5 Supreme accessories, and this is part 2, so if you want to see part 1 it's probably somewhere in my channel. And yeah, without further ado, let's get into this. So coming in at the number 5 spot we have the Supreme lighter, and to be fair, like, Supreme has done a lot of lighters, so it was sort of relatively hard for me to pick like the best lighter that they've actually done. Actually, that was a complete lie. Like, it was actually pretty easy to come up with the lighter that I wanted to choose, and the lighter that I'm talking about is the all red one with the Supreme going around it. And to be fair, like, this is probably my favourite lighter that Supreme has released. Like, obviously I know it's a bit loud with like the red going around it, but I feel like it sort of suits the lighter, if that makes sense. And all I'm saying is, if you ain't sparking like a fat zoot with this, like, you really don't deserve this lighter.
But I'm nothing without this suit.
If you're nothing without this suit, then you shouldn't have it.
A few moments later.
La 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 la.
I'd probably say like these type of lighters are very like iconic in Supreme's catalogue. Like, I'd probably say it's up there with like photo tees and like other stuff like that. So this was actually released somewhere between like 2018 and I believe they had a re-release like a couple of seasons ago. So a very popular item. So now I'm just going to show you like a couple of other lighters that they've done that I find pretty cool, but obviously didn't make this list. So yeah, that was the number 5 spot. Coming in at the number 4 spot we have the Supreme Paperweight. And I can't even lie to you, like, this item is actually so gas. Like, it's very unique, and like, you wouldn't have even like pictured Supreme doing an item like this. And like, the design of it is actually so cool. Like, obviously you got the $100 bill wrapped in like Supreme paper, and then it's like encased in this like transparent sort of glass. Like, I'm sorry, yeah, but that is straight up fire. Like, I don't care what anyone says. But to be honest, like, this item is like very pointless, but like, I can say that for like basically all of Supreme's items, but this item especially. And it's even more pointless when you think about who like Supreme is actually selling this to, because like 90% of like Supreme's audience ain't gonna have like big stacks of like paper just lying about to put Paperweight on. But regardless, like, this item is a fire item, like, you know, hands down. And yeah, that's all I really have to say about that. But moving on to the number 3 spot. So coming in at the number 3 spot we have the stash box, and this is also another item that I couldn't picture like Supreme making, but they somehow did it anyway. And what I like about this stash box in particular, like, it's disguised as a Bible, but obviously, you know, you open up the thing and it's a stash box. Like, that is such a creative concept, because like, you go around someone's house or whatever, like, you know, you're not going to pick up a Bible and be like, I wonder what's inside here. Like, you're just not going to do that. So yeah, I would say like a Bible is like the perfect disguise for like a stash box, because like I said, like, who's picking up a Bible? But that being said, like, it's got like a small box logo at the front of it, so, you know, some people might see that and be like, yo, I'm taking that. But on the real though, like, it's a shame that Supreme don't really do these sort of items anymore. Like they just do like goofy stuff like Oreos and like toothpaste. But that was the stash box. Coming in at number 3. Coming in at number 2 we have the trap phone, and I can't lie, like, I was stuck between putting the trap phone in the list or the scales, but then I thought to myself, like it's a full-on no-brainer what I'm going to put in this list, because like, I'd rather have a phone than a pair of scales, so, you know. But yeah, like, with this phone, like, this phone is such like a grail of an item. Like, it's actually mad to think like Supreme actually did like a phone. But don't get it twisted, like, it's a heap of shit phone, but regardless, like, it's still a phone. Like, you don't see Samsung making clothes out here, or like, you know, shoes or whatever. And like, the thing is about this, like, this isn't just a thing where you can just have it as a display piece. Like, you can actually use this phone. And this phone came in 2 colorways, a black one and also a red one, and no colorway is better than each other. Like, they both go hard. And to be fair, I don't care that this is a shit phone. Like, this phone is such a flex to have. Okay, cool. So moving on to our number 1 spot. So coming in at the number 1 spot we have the Everlast boxing bag. And in my last video I did put the Everlast boxing gloves at the number 1 spot, and I even said in that video, like, the Everlast collaboration with Supreme was one of the best collaboration we ever got. So it was sort of like a no-brainer to put this at the number 1 spot. I'm sorry, yeah, but this boxing bag is straight up fire. Like, obviously you got the red going all over it, and then you got like this, the Supreme spell out going down it. Like, it don't get any crazier than that. And like, this item has actually become like a staple piece. Like, I've seen it in like shops and like art galleries and that, which, to be fair, like, I'm not surprised, because this item is straight up like fire. And yeah, like, this is probably one of Supreme's like best one-off collaborations. Like, I don't think they've done any other collaborations since they did this collaboration, and it's a shame, because majority of the items from this collaboration are just sick. But yeah, that's going to be it for the top 5. Obviously, number 1 spot we have the boxing bag, and yeah, until next time, I'm out.